What's up, my Finna love sisters? Finna D coming to you all from Finna Team News. So, the Real Housewife of Atlanta season 13, episode 2 ratings were released, and this was that girl over there response. She posted this first one on Twitter. Is that the number? Okay, and then this second tweet. Okay. For someone who's supposed to be so unbothered, right? Telling Andy and other people, don't talk about me, don't mention me. Oh, I left that show. I'm so happy. I don't care. But yet, here you are. So after she posted this, of course, Kenya Moore clapped back from her Instagram stories, and this is what she posted.
I appreciate you being a fan, though. Thank you for watching. Keep the cable on.
So far, so good. No copyright strikes or nothing. I know the video is only 8 seconds, the clip where Kenya was on Watch What Happens Live with that guy. And she just used a few seconds of that clip to basically respond to that girl over there. Now, in the future, if you can't hear what she's saying, it's because Bravo probably, copyrights infringements is only a few seconds. However, sometimes it doesn't matter how short it is, they will still flag your video. And because of that, it will be on mute. But basically what Kenya said is, thanks for watching. Keep the cable on. Thanks for being a fan, basically. Basically, you are not on the show anymore, yet you are still talking about us. That makes you a fan. Thanks for being a fan. Keep the cable on, okay? That's what she said on Watch What Happens Live. But for now, you can hear it, so it's all good. This is just for future reference if I have to pull the clip out because of copyright infringement. Now, let's break it down, right? Regardless of who's been on the show, even last season, they struggled last season, and we were not even in a pandemic. The ratings was up and down last season, and the episodes that Nene Leakes led by herself were the lowest rated episodes. Now, the other episodes that she was in that had higher ratings, who was she arguing with? Exactly, Kenya Moore. Every single episode that she was in, that she was coming at Kenya Moore, those were the episodes that had the ratings. So I'm not sure why Nene is behaving like the ratings was any better when she was on the show. When Kenya Moore quit and she left, there was no pandemic and the ratings suffered. They struggled. And yes, back in the day, the show was popping. Also, take into consideration, this is season 13. I don't care how amazing your show is and how dramatic it is. Being on air for 13 seasons is amazing, and people get tired. It's like, okay, the show is back. But the fact that in the midst of a pandemic, they can still do over 1 million, that is still awesome. And we also have new cast and all of that, okay? We have to get used to LaToya, Drew, the episode with her husband doing all of that hot mess, disappearing for 3 days, led to a lot of comments and tweets. So depending on how that storyline goes, that might lead to more excitement. But we still have to get adjusted to the new cast, okay? That's another thing. So before all of this that's going on right now with COVID and everything, Nene left the show before, right? And the ratings were higher when she left. Why? Because it was back then. More people were still watching TV like that. Yes, people were streaming and Netflix and Hulu and all of these different apps and things like that. But people were still watching live TV like that and cable like that. So it was still proving that without her, the show did just fine. And without her again, the show would do just fine. And with her, the show also did just fine with her being there. But like I said, her episodes didn't do as well as it did when someone else was added to the equation. So my thing is, of course, She was there for a long time, and the way how she departed, she's still hurt. One moment she got fired, the next moment she left. Whatever the case might be, her emotions are valid. Her throwing shade is valid. She have feelings, but it's like, don't behave like you're so unbothered and I'm moving on to bigger and better things, but then turn around and shade the same show that you wanted to be on so badly. And the only reason why you're not there anymore is because they did not bend over backwards to meet your demands anymore. They're done. And that's why you're not there. Had they bent over backwards and met their demands, you would still be there. When your employers no longer want to meet your demands, that's another word for you got fired. But let's let Nene have it that she walked away. And like I said, Nene is an OG. She was on this show for a long time. So we are not going to sit here and discredit her. I'm just saying that if you are so happy, then just move on. And also stop letting people see you sweat. You know what I'm saying? If you want to be unbothered and move on to your bigger and better things. But her feelings are valid. If she wants to throw shade to something she felt like she built and she's no longer there and she's hurt, that's also understandable. And these are not excuses. These are facts. And as I've previously stated, even before the pandemic, people were going into streaming anyways, okay? And now with the pandemic, it's like, oh, hell nah. If you think I'm going to spend almost $100 on cable right now when I can cut that off and save money and put it towards other bills. So all of those things are a factor. So I don't understand why people are behaving like we are in like just regular normal times. Like, no, it's a lot going on. There are people stressed out, and yes, the Real Housewives of Atlanta ain't going nowhere. The ratings are great. As far as with what we're going through right now, these are great ratings that people are even still watching, and that the show is still trending because of Kenya Moore. Yes, she was the only cast member trending again on Sunday. There's major things going on in life than who's trending. However, as it relates to reality TV, that's what their bosses look at. Who's trending? Who's the reason why the show is in the press? And once again, it was Kenya Moore that was trending on Twitter. Like I said, man. Also, another thing I want to say, there were people saying, oh, that girl over there wasn't talking about the Real Housewives of Atlanta. When she talked about the numbers, she was talking about the Real Housewives of Potomac because their reunion came on and Monique pulled her binder. For those of you who watched that, you know the whole story. I'm not going to go into it. And, she accused Giselle, ex-husband, current man, whatever the case might be, Pastor Chamar, I call him Petty Pastor, okay, of basically faking their relationship, whatever. And she called out his phone number and asked Giselle if that was his number, and she confirmed that was his number. And people are saying that's what, she was referring to and not the Real Housewives of Atlanta ratings. But whatever the case might be, I'm just simply doing a video. This is no hate towards Nene or anything. I'm just responding to, Nene shaded the show. Here's my opinion and all of that. So whether her comments were about the Real Housewives of Atlanta or Potomac, I still do wish Nene the best. And I hope she really does find the peace that she claims she have right now. I really do hope that she's happy and that she's doing well, and it's not just a front for social media. I just love it that when what's her name wasn't on the show, she just kept living her life. Kenya, you didn't hear her throwing jabs, throwing shade or nothing. I'm not there anymore. I'm just going to move on, and if I come back, great. If not, also great, okay? But that's all. It's like you're doing so great and you're so happy, but let's go ahead and talk about the show and all of that. But regardless, the ladies are doing well. And like I said, people are getting adjusted to the new cast. Also, we are aware when the season just starts, people are getting adjusted to the new storylines and things like that. So I'm sure the ratings going to pick up as the season progresses, especially with, Strippergate and all of the other things that's coming up. But anyways, I'm wishing all of the ladies the best. I'm wishing all of you the best, and take care. The end of here, my final loves. Thank you all for your love and support. If you're not subscribed to the channel, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Go ahead and leave this video a thumbs up. Also turn on notifications so when I do post, you're aware that I posted. And I will see you all in the comment section. Remember to always have the God bless attitude, which is being positive at all times and seeing the good in every situation. Have a great day, guys. God bless.